Hello, everyone. My name is Hosea, and today I'm excited to talk to you about a powerful principle that has helped me and many others achieve success, not just in learning English, but in many areas of life. The principle I'm talking about is consistency. Learning a new language can be challenging. At times, it feels like we're not making progress, or we're stuck at a certain level. But consistency, doing something regularly and continuously, is the secret that can unlock your potential. In this speech, I'll talk about why consistency is so important in learning English, how it can help you improve, and how you can use it to make real progress in your language skills. The importance of consistency when you think about learning English, it might feel overwhelming. You might think about how much vocabulary you need to memorize, the grammar rules you need to learn, or how difficult it can be to speak fluently. But the good news is that you don't need to do everything at once. You don't need to master the language in one day, 1 week, or even 1 month. What's important is taking small, consistent steps every day. Let's take a moment to think about anything else we've learned in life. Whether it's a musical instrument, a sport, or even a new hobby, what makes you good at it is not the amount of time you spend in a single session. It's the regular practice. It's the habit of doing it over and over again. And the same goes for learning English. It's not about doing a few intense study sessions and hoping for the best. It's about practicing every day, even if it's just for 10 or 15 minutes. Consistency builds confidence. When you commit to learning English every day, you'll notice that you start to feel more confident. It's like building a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger your skills become. In the beginning, you may feel nervous about speaking in English, but as you keep practicing, you will become more comfortable and confident. One of the biggest obstacles in learning a new language is fear. We fear making mistakes. We fear being misunderstood, or we fear sounding bad when we speak. But here's the truth. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. In fact, making mistakes is essential because it's through our mistakes that we improve. By practicing regularly, you'll become more familiar with the language and your fear will start to fade away. The science behind consistency, there's actually science behind why consistency works. When you repeat an action consistently, your brain strengthens the neural pathways related to that action. The more you practice speaking, listening, reading, and writing in English, the stronger these pathways become, making it easier to recall words, understand grammar, and respond quickly in conversations. Imagine if you went to the gym every day. If you lifted weights just one time, your muscles wouldn't grow. But by going regularly, you build strength over time. It's the same with learning a language. It's the daily effort, even in small doses, that makes the biggest impact. Setting realistic goals now, you might be wondering, how can I stay consistent? I have a busy schedule. Well, that's a great question. The key to maintaining consistency is setting realistic goals. It's not about overwhelming yourself with impossible tasks. Instead, set small, achievable goals that you can work toward every day. For example, you could aim to learn 5 new words each day or spend 10 minutes listening to an English podcast. These small goals add up, and before you know it, you'll have learned hundreds of new words, improved your pronunciation, and become more confident in your English speaking abilities. It's also helpful to create a routine. Try to set aside a specific time each day for your English practice. Maybe it's first thing in the morning or just before bed. The important thing is to make it a non-negotiable part of your day. By building this habit, learning English becomes something you look forward to, not a task you have to do. Using different methods for consistency, one of the best things about learning English is that there are so many different ways to practice. You don't have to rely on textbooks alone. There are podcasts, movies, YouTube channels, online language exchange apps, and even video games that can help you improve your language skills. The key is to make your practice fun and varied. For instance, you can listen to English songs or watch English TV shows with subtitles. This helps with listening comprehension and exposes you to natural conversation. You can also join online communities where you can chat with people who are learning English just like you. By diversifying the ways you practice, learning English doesn't become boring. Instead, it becomes an exciting part of your daily routine. Overcoming setbacks and staying motivated. There will be days when you don't feel like practicing, or you might hit a plateau where it feels like you're not improving. That's completely normal. Setbacks are part of the learning process. The key to overcoming them is to stay consistent. Even when it feels tough. Point one trick to staying motivated is to remind yourself of your why. Why do you want to learn English? Is it for career advancement, travel, connecting with people from different cultures, or simply for personal growth? Keeping your goals in mind helps you push through the hard days. Another tip is to track your progress. Keep a journal of the new words you've learned, the books you've read, or the conversations you've had. When you look back at how far you've come, you'll realize just how powerful consistency has been in your language learning journey. To wrap up, the power of consistency in learning English is truly undeniable. It's not about working hard for a few days and then giving up. It's about committing to steady, consistent practice over time. By making small, daily efforts, you will gradually improve, and before you know it, you'll be fluent in English. So, I encourage you all to embrace the power of consistency. Set small, achievable goals, build a daily routine, and stay motivated. Even when progress feels slow, your efforts will pay off in the long run, and one day, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. Thank you for listening, and I wish you all the best in your journey to mastering English.